American Girl drops new Wicked dolls and outfits.
Let's talk about it on a Focus on the Cute!
Today, American Girl decided to drop the first access for the Wicked collector dolls, as well as 2 collector outfit sets. This is unbelievable, but of course we shouldn't be shocked because American Girl just has no shame. They are like, oh, after the Girl of the Year, I don't even think Raquel's been out for a week, but they dropped the Girl of the Year for 2026 recently, and then they decided to drop the Wicked dolls. But it does make sense because AG Award members get exclusive today only for Berry members. Tomorrow is for the rest of the members. And then Wednesday the 24th is for everybody. And if you didn't know, they're releasing the final trailer for Wicked for Good movie. So that's why it kind of lines up with that. And, you know, everybody's hyped about this movie. So they kind of want the dolls out when the final trailer drops and probably before the movie even happens. So that is amazing. That American Girl they just keep pumping out these releases. Plus I heard that they are going to be dropping Halloween and Christmas soon. So this is there's a lot coming. They are just like pumping out those releases and not giving anybody time to recover from the first release, you know. So let's go ahead and dive in. These dolls are really cute. I think they're adorable. Of course, they are collector dolls, so they're going to be a little expensive. I do think that it's kind of ridiculous also that they don't give you the 3 times the points or 2 times the points for Berry members. They used to do this for the collector dolls for first access. Shame, American Girl, shame. And I think they should give Berry members some type of perk besides the first access.
Yeah, I agree. Or maybe a free gift.
Oh yeah, like something, anything. It would have been nice. But anyways, they released 2 dolls and then they released pajamas. They released Elphaba's popular pajamas and Glinda's popular pajamas. I think that is just so cute. It's very random. I kind of thought they were going to do school or they were going to do one of their regular outfits. I was very shocked to see the pajamas.
But that does make sense because American Girl, with their dolls, they put in they have pajamas for all the dolls.
They do. That's true. They love doing the pajamas. And I just think that the pajamas are cute. So first up, let's talk about Wicked Glinda doll. She retails for $295. So she's almost $300, not quite. And she does have a lot of items included. She's also limited edition, 6,800. Now she comes with the dress, tiara, earrings, wand, kitten heels, underwear, certificate of authenticity, and of course the collector box. So this is really shocking though that she is 6,800, a little bit more than Wednesday. And Wednesday sold out really fast. I'm just curious to see who will sell out first, if it will be Glinda or Elphaba. I don't know. I feel like Elphaba, she's the number for how many have been put in the bag. It's just more for Elphaba, so I don't know.
We will find out.
Yeah.
I think after Wednesday it will be there.
Yeah, I'm very curious. After the trailer drops and everybody can purchase the doll, maybe we'll figure out how many have sold. I don't really know. And I just think that this outfit is not my personal favorite. I really liked the pink one she wore in the first movie. It's kind of sad. But this is the one that she's wearing in the second movie, so I can't understand why they chose to do that. Then if you scroll down, it's so cute. They show more details. And I love this little animated video of her. It's so cute. And I just love it when they do like little backgrounds and little detailed photos. And it talks about the details. She's got custom eyeshadow, custom lip color, even custom eyebrows. It says in the description. And of course she has pierced ears with a pair of bubble-shaped rhinestone earrings. That's really cute. She also has a pink manicure, which is adorable. I will show that picture in a little bit. And she's got her blonde hair, of course. Toss. It's cute. And then here's another picture of her with her little gown. I have seen in-person pictures already. They did drop these in the store, which I was really surprised that they were really ready. Like, they were fast. And they do look better in person, especially Glinda's details. Her details look a little bit different online, and they look better in person. And the pajamas. I love this picture, too. It's so cute. And it says pink goes good with green. And it says pair with the Wicked Elphaba Collector Doll and exclusive pajama sets. Of course, sold separately. Just in case you didn't know. Here's a closer look at the Glinda doll. She's really adorable. She does have the Mary Grace face mold. She has blonde hair, brown eyes, and of course the custom eye features that I talked about. Little makeup features, excuse me. And she does have little painted nails, you can see. They're very hard to see, but they're cute. I like that they're light pink. And she does have this dress, once again, that I'm not really a fan of. I would have preferred her in the pink dress. But, you know, this is promoting, like, the second movie, so I understand why they went that route. Mm-hmm. Also, I'm trying to figure out, is it, like, purple, pink, and blue? Because I'm trying to figure out the colors. But it does look like purple, pink, and blue. And then you got some little silver in there. Here's a closer look at her eyes. She does look really cute. I like that they gave her makeup because, you know, her character she does have makeup on. And I just think that is so cute. And her crown is really beautiful, even if it's plastic or metal. It's got rhinestones in it. You got like little bubble details. It's really cute. Also, this crown is quite tall. Like, this is a big crown. That is the biggest crown I think we've seen for a collector doll.
Definitely. I think that it says, on the princess dolls, they did have the crowns. Yeah,
and they're not this tall. I think that's amazing that this one is so big. And then you do see a little bit better detailing on the front part of the dress. It's got embroidery. It's quite beautiful, actually, the embroidery details they put in there. And also, apparently, somewhere it's like a butterfly motif. It's kind of like they used a butterfly somewhere. I'm not sure if it's on the bodice. They said on the skirt. It's got some type of butterfly shape that's interesting. Oh, yeah, I see it, like, on the skirt. That's interesting. It's just, like, hard to find all these details. But it looks really nice. And then she does have these really adorable shoes. Of course, they're like the satin. And she's got a little kitten heel. Because, of course, Glinda would have heels. And then here's kind of a separate look at all the accessories. And she does have the wand, too, I forgot to mention. Which also has a little handle. I think that's adorable. She does have little undergarments. And this dress is really nice, actually. Certificate of authenticity. And I think that's adorable. Of course, it says Universal. Because they did do a collab with Universal. And then the box. The box is quite beautiful. So if you're one of those in-box collectors, she will look lovely in the box. I love that the colors of the box is like pink. You got some purples and you got that green. It is just very cute. The box is beautiful. Whoever designs the boxes, it's just so pretty. It even tells you about her character in the back. And it tells you how many were made worldwide. And I just think that the box is really nice. Overall, Glinda is really pretty. Really quickly, wanted to compare Glinda to Rapunzel. Now, this is the Playline Rapunzel on the left and Glinda's on the right. I do think it's interesting because they look similar, but not the same. The wig is what... I'm wondering if that's a different wig because it looks the same color.
I believe the same thing. I think maybe Glinda's is more curly or wavy.
Yeah, I mean, I know
the
that
colors are very similar.
That's the only thing that I think is like super almost the same. Now I understand the eye color is different. Of course, she has freckles, and Glinda's got that custom makeup. But it's interesting because we got two blonde Mary Graces. It's so weird. Now this one, the collector Rapunzel is going to be on the right, and then Glinda's on the left. I do think it's again interesting seeing a different view of this wig. It looks like the same wig. I don't know why. I don't know if that's true though, because it could be a different wig, maybe slightly darker, but it just looks like Rapunzel's wig. Of course, it's not going to be the same length and texture, but it looks like the same wig. They do have, of course, different lip colors and definitely, you know, some other features, but I do think they look very similar. So you could, I mean, if you don't mind freckles, you could turn Rapunzel into Glinda, but I understand why, you know, it wouldn't work. I mean, unless you took off the freckles, or maybe you have a blonde Mary Grace, because I know a lot of people did customs.
And just gets a dress.
Yeah, and voila, you have a little Glinda doll. So I don't know. That is very interesting.
And it's going to be less than $295.
I heard some people say, I wonder what she looks like next to Rapunzel. And I thought, And then now that I see them together, it's so weird. The only thing really vastly different is their eye color and the freckles. So that is very interesting.
Next up is the Wicked Glinda Popular Pajamas. The retail price is $80. It comes with a robe, a romper, hair clips, slippers, mirror, and a box. This also is a limited edition. They made no more than 6,100 popular pajamas, which I find interesting because the doll, they made 6,800 dolls. So 700 dolls are not going to get pajamas.
Yeah, rude. Those are her pajamas.
Oh my goodness. One of the things I love about this pajama set is the pink dotted mesh robe with rosette details on the sleeves, hem, and ruffles. The rosette details, American Girl did a better job than I think they did in the movie. I like this better.
Yeah, I like how puffy they are. They look more like 3D or embellished. I don't know. They just look a little bit better. They look really nice. And also, the romper in the movie was a teensy bit short for me. So it looks better on the doll. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it looks very nice. I also really like all the details, even on the romper. Like, they made sure to add the lace for the bottom part and the little straps.
I mean, in the movie, the rosettes were very flat, but that was probably because she had to dance in the whole thing, and it would have ruined these rosettes if they made them like this. I'm sure they had their, but I think they did a much better job. I love the slippers. They have butterfly details. The romper has lace details. I think this is really quite beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful pajama set, and we love pink, so of course it's our style. Then when you scroll further down, you can see that they have more pictures, which is really cute. It says, "Take over the makeover. Exclusive pajamas from the popular scene in Wicked." Mm-hmm. I love the background of these photos. I love how they set up different items in Glinda's trunk, and they put clothes on the clothing rack. Really cute. And then you can see Elphaba. She's reading her little book, and then her side of the room looks very different from Glinda's. It's really cute. I also really am interested to, what is that bed? That bed does not look familiar. And the cute little books in the background, it just looks so detailed, these little photos and little setups. And then here's Glinda striking a pose. It says, "Think pink, sleep chic." It's really cute. And again, you can see more of her suitcases and items everywhere in the background. She has a lot of trunks and suitcases. She's got a lot of items, of course, to carry all of her clothing and her little accessories. Then you can see the Wicked Collector dolls in their original outfits. Here's a closer look at Glinda's popular pajamas. This is really cute. I really like that it's pink. I think it's really adorable. I'm glad they did give her 2 accessories, even though I would have loved to see more accessories for $80. But I mean, I understand it's probably a lot to make the rosettes, and it does look pretty decent quality, even though it is mesh.
Maybe a suitcase or 2.
Well, no, because then they would definitely make it way more than that. That would be so ridiculously priced if they had included a suitcase. It would have been cool to see one of her suitcases, though. I'm glad that she did get those accessories, and the detail even continues on the back, which is nice because sometimes they're like, always forget the back, or they're like, you're not going to look at that. So they added those roses on the back.
But we will, AG.
Oh yeah, especially collectors. We always look at the back and we're like, what? You missed the print or you missed the pattern? So we get upset if it's not continued on the back, which is understandable, especially the prices they charge.
I love her eye makeup too.
Yeah, and it's custom, which is so cool. I think that's really nice that they did custom, probably to match the movie. And I always wonder how they pick out those colors, but they probably just like asked Universal like what colors they were using for Glinda's makeup.
And the little lace details.
Yeah, and that little sweetheart neckline, that's nice. Mm-hmm. It looks really decent, and you could totally use the romper with any other robes that you may have in your doll's closet. Mm-hmm. So that's nice. And then the shoes. Oh my goodness.
Little kitten slippers, little kitten heels.
I know, and these are slippers. That must be uncomfortable. That must be like, you're going to bed. Usually slippers are like nice and cozy, but Glinda's got that heel, and then she's got a little butterfly. I really love the mirror. It's really cute. It's like a big gemstone with the initial G for Glinda, which is so adorable. And of course the box. Usually the collector boxes are like really nice. They're like hard cardboard. They're pretty good. And they always have a protective sleeve, which is going to be the Wicked packaging. And overall it's really a nice outfit. I think this outfit is really cute. Next up, we have Wicked Elphaba doll, which retails for $295. She is really cute. I really actually love that they did Elphaba with green skin, and this is their first green skin doll, which is shocking for American Girl. But I guess there's not a lot of characters with like these fantasy skin tones that they would do. I mean, you know, it's really no shock.
Fans have been doing this for years.
That's true. Fans do dye dolls, which is shocking that American Girl is a little late to the game, but at least they're doing it now. So this includes, of course, the doll, hat, dress, coat, boots, broom, underwear, certificate of authenticity, and of course the collector box. And she is limited edition 6,000, so there's 800 less of her than Miss Glinda, which is interesting. So I don't know why they think. Apparently, they think Glinda is definitely going to sell more than Elphaba, but
I think if she had done the pink dress, she would have.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Elphaba is a little bit more popular sometimes. It just depends. She also does what's interesting is that she has custom freckles. She also has like a skin tone that they collaborated with Universal to make sure they probably got that right and made sure it was the right green because there's all sorts of shades of green. You wouldn't want her looking like Grinch or Kermit.
Oh my God.
So she looks pretty good. She looks really good. Like her doll, it looks like the right skin tone.
I think so.
And there is a ton of details that they did, which is amazing. And then you scroll down, and there she is. I really love it when they do little doll photography or doll videos. And they've been doing a lot of doll videos with animation type of thing. I wonder if it's like stop motion or if it's... Yeah, it has to be stop motion, yeah. I think that's cute. And she's flapping her little cape in the background. And then you see a closer look at her beautiful eyes and her freckles. It even says it was designed in partnership with Universal to achieve the perfect look for her custom green skin tone. And I love how they keep saying, an American Girl first in the details. They just want you to know. Like, we know people. They're so proud of themselves.
Well, I think they did a really good job. You know what I find interesting is Elphaba has her fingernails painted and toes. It doesn't say that about
it's
Glinda.
Weird. It says that in the description that she has her toes painted, which I was like, why? She's wearing boots. I mean, that's a cute detail. It's just kind of weird because you don't see her little feet. Also, I wonder why they didn't do it for Glinda also.
Yeah, or did they? We have no idea.
I mean, from what I read in the description, no. It's just interesting that they decided to do it for Elphaba and not Glinda. Well, that I know of. And I just think that's so cool. Here's a closer look at the Elphaba doll. Now, another interesting fact about her is that she has micro braids, which is another American Girl first. They have had twists and afros and different textured curls, but they have never done micro braids. So she is the first American Girl doll to have green skin and micro braids, which is great. She even has little baby hairs painted, which is really cute. Her outfit's actually quite detailed as well. I'm not a huge fan of the outfit itself. I prefer Glinda's wardrobe, but it is from the movie and it looks pretty good. Like they have this veil cape, they have, you know, a little hat, a little broom. The hat looks very textured. Here's a closer look at her adorable face. I think McKenna's face mold is so cute. That is the face mold they use. I know some people didn't want it, but I just think it looks really cute for Elphaba. I know some people think McKenna's face mold is very like childlike or youthful, but I think it's cute.
I think it's cute also.
And I also really love that they use a dark green lip color so it doesn't again blend in with their skin tone. And I really love the shade of green they use for her eyes. Even her little cloth body you can see is green. Again, American Girl first. And she also does have a dress on underneath her like cloak, which is good. So just in case she wants to remove it and she wants to be like, she's a little, you know, hot from her coat, she can take it off. And again, you have those buttons. I really love it when American Girl does working buttons, but it is harder than heck to open and close them, but it's a nice detail. Here you can see her braids that they're long and they all have a little rubber band. That's probably why it's also an American Girl first, because I feel like that's a lot. Because for McKenna, for her twist, they also had rubber bands on each one. That must be a pain for the factory. And then here is her dress, which is kind of tattered. And then the boots are really cool and detailed. They got like lots of little ties, and then of course she's got a heel. And then it
little kitten heels.
Yeah, little kitten heels. And the ties go all the way down, which is really nice. Her broom. I think it would have been cool if it was like real bristles, but I understand why they didn't, because that would be even more money.
It would fall apart.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That wouldn't last over time. And then here's everything she has separated. So you can see like her coat is attached to, it's weird. It's like a coat, and then it's got a cape, a veil cape in the back. And then she has a tattered dress. And then she's got her boots. And of course, authenticity certificate, and she does have some undergarments because you don't want her to be naked underneath. And she's so cute. It does say Universal. And I just think they did a pretty good job on her. I think she looks great. I know that some people are disappointed in the face mold, but I think it's adorable. And I think that she's highly detailed for wearing black, because you see a lot of details in this outfit, even though Glinda's outfit is very bright and this one is dark. And there's the back of the box. It tells you more about her. And that's it for Miss Elphaba.
Next on the list is Wicked Elphaba's Popular Pajamas by American Girl. The retail price is $80. It comes with a robe, top, pants, slippers, a faux elixir bottle, a journal, and her box. Now, on here, they only made 3,450 pajamas. So, wow.
That is a shock.
Yeah, and they have 6,000 dolls. So, my suggestion is if you want to pick up a pair of pajamas for your doll, you need to do it because there's not going to be enough for everybody if everybody wants pajamas.
I know, that's even lower than Glinda's. That's a shock.
Yeah, it's over $2,000 or aren't going to have PJs. But, I know they figure not everybody's going to pick up the PJ set, but I think this is really great because I love the jacket. The jacket is far more colorful than the original movie. In the original movie, it's kind of gray and meh. But
yeah, it was. We went back and looked at it, and it was a little bit darker. And what's interesting also, they both have another set of pajamas, which is so fascinating that they chose this one.
Yeah. I think American Girl did a great job elevating both of these pajama sets. Honestly, that's my personal opinion. I really like it. I would get this set of pajamas just for another doll.
Yeah, I think also this would work totally great for historical dolls. Look at all the embroidery. You don't even have to use it as a robe. You could use it as a coat for every day. And she has pockets. They did nice really details cute on Elphaba's. I know a lot of people will, of course, think that Glinda's is more, quote-unquote, popular because of the pink color. But I think they did a really good job on Elphaba's.
I do. I really like the details that they did, that there's pleats in the back. I think it's really beautiful. And
important, the embroidery goes all the way in the back as well. So they made sure to do the back details for Elphaba and Glinda's, which is nice.
And I like the trims on the pajama collar, also the buttons on the top and on the pants.
And also I feel like this would work for Rebecca Historical because she has a lot of purples in her collection. And I think this is so beautiful. I know some people might not pay attention to it, but I just thought it was gorgeous how much embroidery was in it and details. And another thing that I realized when doing, talking about these outfits is this is the only collector dolls that have had additional outfits, which is a shock. This is another American Girl first.
Oh, definitely, because usually you have the limited edition dolls and that's it.
Yeah, and then usually we don't hear from that, that's the end of the collection usually.
And look at the details on these pajamas. It is really pretty.
All the little buttons, all the threading, even the threading on the pants. And the shoes again.
The shoes are really adorable.
Pretty. And again, you could use it, you don't use it for pajamas because those don't have to be slippers. And it just looks so cute. And the little bottle, I wonder if that bottle can open. It's cute. Although sad, the story related to it, but
Yeah.
And then she has a notebook, which says it has real pages in there. Which is great that it has real little pages so you can turn it or write in it. And of course, the box with the important collector box and sleeve. But yeah, I think overall for Elphaba's pajamas, I do think Glinda's might be a little bit more popular because of the color, but I do think they really did good job on the details. And even the colors aren't terrible for Elphaba's. They're not they did a good job with all those purples.
Yeah, you could use it on another doll. Even if you don't get Elphaba.
Here is the lineup with the new Wicked dolls. I love doing this for any collector doll that drops from American Girl. It's so fun to see what different themes they've done. They've done different movies, different characters. It's amazing. And so far for the year of 2025, they already have 6. I cannot believe that.
I know, and there will be 2 more.
Yeah, there will be holiday dolls, so that means they're going to have a total of 8 for the year of 2025.
Prepare your budget.
I'm just curious, though. Will American Girl be like, also, but bam, here's another surprise. They just pull out another doll and it'll be 9 or who knows, 10. But I don't think so. I don't think so personally, but they could. American Girl is known for, like, random surprises, and you're like, where did this come from? But hopefully I believe it's going to be 8 for the year 2025, and that is pretty good. That is a lot of collector dolls. Plus, I feel like
that's the most.
Yeah, that's the most for any year they've done. And also, there's a lot of people who have different tastes. Sometimes people don't like Barbie, or they don't like Disney, or they don't want a Wicked doll, or they don't want a Wednesday doll, or they don't want a historical doll. What's curious is there's only one historical, Miss Kirsten. Sorry, Kirsten. I don't know if they're going to continue with the historical collector dolls, but I do think it's interesting that they have something for everybody, and also different characters from different movies and stuff, or TV shows, and I think that's cool.
What's your favorite so far? Put it in the comment section.
Yeah, we'd love to know. So we hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below. We'd love to start a conversation with you. Let us know what your thoughts are on the new Wicked dolls.
Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're a stranger, don't be. We'd love to have you on a Focus on the Cute.
Thank you, everybody, for watching this video. And don't forget to join us next time
as we focus on the cute. Bye.